Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hollow Knight Marauders. Hollow Knight Marauders Live, right? That's what we are tonight.
That's what we are tonight.
It's just Jamie and I tonight. I know the intro there. We brought back the throwback of the Bad Batch intro, which we'll probably tune up. We'll definitely tune up for this season. I don't know if we'll redo the song, but we'll see.
I think we got to keep the song, but I'll add in some new clips and whatnot because new stuff has happened like since then, because it's like a kind of like a compilation of us the past like year and whatnot. That was last year and the year before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jack and Matt are in that intro, but they're not here tonight. It's just us, as we kind of wanted to do not an emergency live stream, but just like a we didn't plan on doing one today because we didn't know
it caught us off guard.
Trailer would be coming out.
Not gonna lie.
It did. Although it caught us off guard, but Jennifer Corbett teased like weeks ago that something was coming. So we knew it was gonna be like, oh, is it today? Is it today?
It caught us off guard, but like, did it catch us actually off guard? So I mean,
kind of. Like if it happened the week she teased it, maybe not. But the fact it waited a little, then it was like, okay, and maybe nothing's happening for a bit. And then on a Monday, like a Monday is off.
Monday was very weird. Well, I think that the only reason they dropped it today was because if you look back historically at the releases of they announced things a month before. They drop a trailer a month before. This is roughly exactly the month before the show's gonna come out. And so they really did come out here and quietly just drop it and announce that the show was gonna happen in the first place. Also, thank you. That was actually my genuine reaction.
Yeah.
Like it's funny because like I looked back at like the one that I did for Kenobi, in which like I was excited in the moment. I was more excited for like the Inquisitors and whatnot, but I was more excited for this one, clearly.
I didn't see Brent just mention I always sing a tune to my favorite Star Wars project.
Well,
I did not see that.
You want to jump right into the thing that's at the end of the trailer, but I think let's circle back to that. Maybe we can piece some sort of theory together about that.
Oh, we have plenty of theories that we went over earlier, and
plenty more.
I guess I'll pull up the trailer here to kind of go like, Jamie, I don't know if you've been on one of these, but Matt and I have done a couple of these where I don't think we were live, but we kind of went through step by step of the trailer. I'll have the audio off just in case the Disney folks are out there putting the band hammer down. But so in our opening shot here, we have some gunships, Imperial gunships, which are always fun, right?
Chasing with the TK pilots.
Chasing out a turbo tank, which is being operated by Wrecker and Hunter, what we know of. Maybe there's other people in there, we don't know.
There are other people, and we'll get to that.
Yeah, there are other people on the turbo tank and not on the turbo tank. So Wrecker's on the gun.
This was super exciting to see the turbo tank. I will say, like, that was just like very exciting to see that, like, in general. And also I'm super excited that Fee is just running jobs with them. Like that's awesome. Okay.
What do we
Look
have
at this shot. Look at this shot. Excuse me. Let's this is how far into the trailer are we? 15 seconds into the trailer. There's Crosshair in his Bad Batch armor.
But we did.
In his Bad Batch armor. So okay, moving on, shot by shot. Just that's.
But I mean, this is a big one to break down.
I
mean,
huge.
Clearly not a throwback, a flashback, a throwback.
This is the current one.
He's all scuffed up. He has the current shoulder pads.
So like when I first watched it, my immediate reaction was, oh my god, the armor looks so grody, and I was like so excited that like Hunter looked like shit. But then I didn't even notice in the background that Crosshair was just like lurking, and I'm like, god.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
if someone noticed this on their first go, they have eagle vision, because this is like what, 1 second?
Crosshair vision. Yeah.
Crosshair vision.
On like my like second go, I did notice the next shot that he's in.
Yeah, true, you
Oh,
did.
yes. So like,
Not yet. There he is. Yeah.
yeah, so this was the one. I actually posted that like on like my story. You can see like the pauldron immediately, and I was just like, that is Crosshair's like a long like stick like on his shoulder, and like I'm
Which is an
literally
absolute costume snipe by
yeah,
only someone like
literally.
you.
Like I'm staring at the TV, like an inch like away from the TV, and AJ is just like looking at me, like, "What are you looking at?" And I'm like, "That is Crosshair. Like you don't. That's literally Crosshair." And AJ is just like, "Okay, sure, all right." And then he went like looking at it himself, but like okay, 2 shots immediately, but
And I see that
that
exactly. Brent brings up here, like, they want us to think that Crosshair is going to be like, oh, we're going to go save Crosshair. That's going to be the whole thing of the season. But it probably happens really early. And I have a theory that so Crosshair will be back with the gang. I don't know where Echo is. And then we're going to have I think I've been on the bus of Tech is dead this whole time. But at the same time, I don't think he is. And I think he's going to be somewhere and they're going to all go rescue him and whoever else is with him. And then the final arc of this is 15 episodes, which is weird because it's
mhm,
usually been 16. So
yeah,
it's one less. But the final arc of the season and the whole show will be this clone versus Empire rebellion thing.
I like it.
So, and I don't
I like
know
it.
what shape Tech is going to be in when he's
No idea.
doing whatever. But
Yeah.
I see
Roll
Brent has a theory about Tech, but it's not going to be a happy one.
roll
So
back this sequence again of this them on the Juggernaut. So because we like it, I like yeah.
roll it back
Yeah. So
to here.
sure, because there's a jump. So we have Crosshair, Hunter, and Wrecker. Um, clearly, and I can't tell
Yeah.
anything else yet, but allegedly there might be more. And Fee's flying, so who knows what else is going on. This is a funny trio when you like think about it.
I guess. I mean, they've been together all these years.
Yeah, but after all this time, so was that
We
Coruscant
got
or like
Rex.
another
Yeah, that's Coruscant
Coruscant? Yep.
with some sort of weird little station outside of it,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting.
Yeah.
Don't know what that ship was, or was that the? I don't know what ship that was. Do we know? Looks like some sort of freighter or carrier
It
of
kind
sorts.
of
I don't.
looks like oh, hang on. It looks like
It's not the one
God.
Rex had, right? Because
No, Rex
Rex and
had
Echo
something else.
had a Mason Martinet
Yeah.
Cydonathano
They had
type
a,
ship in the last season.
they had a different one. I don't know, but it's probably whoever Rex is like working with at that point in time, or Echo, depending. Because we don't really see him aside from the one time. But yes, Rex is slowly losing his armor. He doesn't have his like big pauldron anymore.
He ditched that.
No
He
more
doesn't need that
pauldron.
anymore. What is this?
A place on fire. I mean, it kind of looks like the place in season 2, but like I don't think it is.
Which
I don't know.
place?
The place that they go to in the solitary clone.
Oh, that little yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it looks very reminiscent of like Jabba's palace or something. So it's
a
like
little
probably
bit. Yeah,
it's probably Roland Duran's house. Book it now. This
it's
is Roland
Roland
Duran's
Duran's
planet.
house. Okay,
They're going to free Ruby.
We're not sure. This shot. Okay.
Oh yeah. Here we
So
go. So other theory, which I think you mostly had this one, but we had it
Mhm,
together.
mhm.
What do you got?
So I think that Omega and Crosshair are going to escape, and Omega is going to fly the ship because you can
There's
see up
big
top.
baldy crosshair over here,
Yeah,
and
bald
Omega here.
Crosshair, bald hair, and Omega. And if you rewind a quick second, in between like the space, like as well, like if you look, there's someone like falling as well in between. Like look,
Oh
see
yeah, look at
that? There's a
that.
little movement. So
Yeah,
there's
who's
someone else.
that?
I don't know. It's like maybe it's Tech like rolling down the hill. Who knows? I have no idea.
Tech just
I
lands.
so okay, but actual theory, I think that it's Omega and Crosshair and possibly the cloning scientist. I forget her name offhand.
Oh,
Um
Emery
yes,
Carr.
Emery Carr. Because I think that if Omega and Crosshair are going to escape, she's gonna help them somehow, way, shape, or form, or it's gonna be like against her will. So that could be her falling down the hill. We'll see. But there's 3 people in that shot.
Or
Just
like two people in a pile of garbage falling. I don't know.
yeah, they
I
dropped
don't
the
know what's
garbage
going
before
on there.
light speed. It's definitely Omega and Crosshair though. I gotta say.
Or it's Omega ditching her prison outfit, throwing it
Nah,
down the hill.
that's a lot
So,
of weight falling down that hill.
so I guess at this shot, I don't know if you just mentioned it because I was thinking about
No, go
other
for it.
things, but we probably think that the batch is going to go rescue Omega and Crosshair, but I think,
Mhm.
and it's pretty evident from this and whatever, but I think Omega and Crosshair are going to break out on their own. And
Yeah.
Omega knows how to fly now. They made a big thing of that. She hung out with Hera for a little bit, learned some things. She was flying with Tech in the last season. That was like a big, cool thing that we were seeing. So she knows how to fly.
She knows how to fly. She also knows how to rescue herself
Yeah,
because like she pretty much like outsmarted her way out of Cad Bane and Fennec. So
true.
which they come up again later. So yeah, I think that yeah, her and Crosshair are escaping together somehow, some way,
And I
shape,
say
or
she
form,
knows how
just
to
waiting
fly,
for it.
but just like Indiana Jones,
Landing.
fly yes, land no.
There you go.
So
Okay,
looks
so
like
roll that. Oh, heck, roll back.
there's
Omega's there.
or should oops,
Oops.
triple
Excuse
tapped.
me. So Omega's there.
Unless someone else is just using that bow.
This kind of looks like the flashback to the end of season 2,
The cable car, yeah,
with the
with
cable
the
car.
V wings.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they're probably just showing that again because that's when
Yeah,
Tech
because
filmed.
then it's
Okay, yeah, okay.
this
Old footage, old news.
Yep.
Stormtroopers
Stormtroopers.
and
Um,
people fleeing.
yep, I think that there's, like, a lot of rumors that this is Pabu, but that's a lot of people, and I don't think there was that many people on Pabu yet,
It didn't
but
look very Pabu.
and then Omega
Omega with even
in
longer
okay,
hair.
I had to stop the trailer at this moment in time, I gotta say, just, like, seeing her, because I was just so excited to actually get a clear view that she was in this outfit. Because a friend told me, that was at the Star Wars Celebration London panel that she was in this outfit, and I was like, "Oh my god," I scouring the internet for photos, and here it is. So, there it is.
Um, yeah. So we have another Star Wars prison
Mhm,
kind of Star Wars prisoner outfit here. I think Kino Loy is going to be in Mount Tantus also.
mhm.
He just goes from prison to prison and always gets captured, and everyone else escapes except him. He just
Why
keeps
not?
bouncing around. That's why he
Why
became
not?
the leader. By the time of Andor, he's like, "Oh, I've been a prisoner for so long. I'm the leader of the group."
I'm the one in charge now.
I like Omega's hair in this like first shot because
Yeah,
that
this
looks
is
like
2
really
different shots.
long, and then it's like well kept there. So
This is, like, I would say initial, and then later on yeah, these are 2 different moments,
I
for
love how
sure.
mopey they made Crosshair. Like,
He's
what is
okay,
this?
this is when he got the news. That is when he got the news that Tech died. It has to be.
I
It has
guess
to be.
maybe
No,
he
it
saw
has to
Tech.
be.
Maybe Tech is here, and he's an absolute cyborg, grotesque thing. And he's like, "Ugh."
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Um, but yeah, I would say the shots of Omega are, like, 2 different circumstances, and, this one, though,
He's sad because
man,
the no more toothpicks.
he got some really bad news moments before that. Really
And
bad.
this son of a gun.
This this guy.
Look at
I
are these
like Dr.
bricks in the
Hemlock, he's a
back?
good villain. I can't wait to see more of him. And
Bricks?
sport
Bricks
bricks?
confirmed. Is it showing my crosshair? Or
Yeah, it's on
my thing
your cursor?
cursor? My
Your crosshair?
crosshair. Uh,
Alrighty, moving on, moving on.
Dr.
This
Hemlock.
kind of yeah. This room, look at this. Okay, it looks like a chess set on it. Not like Dejarik, it
It looks
looks
like
like
that little game you
actual
play at
chess.
Cracker Barrel with the pegs.
The pegs, Star Wars pegs game.
Yes, yes.
Um, yeah, I'm interested to see like what is going on here. Like, I feel like she's getting visitation rights to see someone and play chess with them
Wonder
because there's
who
someone to probably see Crosshair. Honestly, who else?
or Tech. A
Oh,
nice shot
she's
right
so
there.
sad. There's just so many gorgeous like shots in this. Like, I can't.
Don't know where this is. We have another shuttle. Um Palpatine. I don't know. This may probably Coruscant or something with his
Probably.
guards. Guards always look cool. Is that Nala Se, Dr. Hemlock,
Uh-huh. And Scorch.
Commandos, Scorch? Yep. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Palpatine talking about God knows what.
Is it Ian McDiarmid? Do we know?
Probably. Did he do season
Anyone?
2?
I
If he did
honestly
season-
don't know.
I think it's him.
I hope it's him.
I'm sure someone in the
Okay.
chat will know.
Let's
Big
unpack
tree.
this shot. Let's unpack this shot. So, I think it's Pabu from the tree and like the whole mountain behind it and everything. I think that makes a lot of sense. And there's been a lot
Looks
of
like
analysis of.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna make a joke. Never mind.
Okay. There's been a lot
Wasn't a good
of wild analysis that this is a Tech's backside based on his
It's not
legs
Tech's
alone.
backside.
I'm not
the-
convinced.
It's whatever guy they show. That's
Yep.
this guy.
Okay.
That's not Tech.
Let's take a closer look at this though. The armor looks like modified Tech's, and so does the helmet without the visor, kind of, but more streamlined. So, if they're going the route of Winter Soldier Tech, I would say this is what it is. But who knows? I don't
Who's this
know.
man?
I don't know. We don't know. It could be.
It's
we don't know.
Saw Gerrera in disguise.
No.
Keep him away. Everything he touches burns.
But
Literally.
that's the big theory with that. I like the theory, and I'm excited to see like what this guy holds because I was intrigued by like the assassin last season as well. That was like this.
I
So,
figured it would just be another one of those guys,
but it looks
but
completely
I guess
different.
that's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does look a little different.
Mhm. The only thing that is throwing me is the fact that he has a rifle that looks like crosshairs folded up on the back, but it's not. So that's why I'm like,
I feel like they want us to think this is Crosshair, but it's not. So
I think it's Tech. Simple as
it's
that.
Tech. What's his name?
Tech.
So you're telling me Tech goes from Riot Racing to
This.
Ness Murderer, Robo Man?
I think they're gonna Winter Soldier him. I've said it before.
I mean, everyone has said it because it's so like similar, and it's cool to draw parallels between different things, especially different franchises. But I feel like it's so like, come on, you're really gonna Winter Soldier him? But
we'll see.
it'd be cool. I mean, they
Or-
already did it to Echo.
I mean, like, or it could just be some random clone again, like last season. So we'll see.
Yeah, I like the theories though. It's fun.
Okay, who do you think is flying that gunship? Because that was way too smooth of a turn.
It was the Tech turn.
Yeah, it was.
So Tech confirmed. Did I go too far?
Before. Yeah, you went too far. Go back. There it is. Again, one more time. Look at that. Like, come on.
Hera's back.
Maybe. Lots of
Full
running
throttle
around.
on this
So
again. This
stop with
episode
the
again.
Juggernaut there. I love seeing that because that looks just like that the episode of Mando that we love, The Believer.
Yeah, it does.
I thought that was very cool to see that in this.
Turbo Tank Lego new one when? We can see the Marauder.
Yep.
We see Fennec at the bar. At a bar. Cad. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Now let's
And
say
then we get we get Wolf.
Jeez, so quick. Yeah,
there's so
there's
many characters all at once.
Roll it back. Okay,
Cad.
Cad Bane.
No, let's say
random clone
guy.
/ I think he might be the clone assassin. We get Wolf.
I think this
Finally.
is Slip. Was his name Slip?
Didn't Slip get like executed?
Yeah, Slip got
Slip
got the slip.
Wolf finally got Wolf.
Ooh.
Hello.
Yeah, we got Wolf. Finally. And it looks like he is still a bad guy. He hasn't gotten his sense knocked into him yet by Rex. So that'll be fun.
Rex has to come and smack him around. It'll happen.
So
Who else is in
happen.
this rapid fire?
I love seeing the mix.
This is
of
cool.
Stormtrooper, clone, Wolf, Commando, like all in one little unit. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see like the blending of the era. We get a Pabu Hunter look, it looks like.
Yep.
We get Determined Rex. The one
Echo.
shot of Echo.
The
like,
one
"Hey,
shot of
everybody."
Echo. Echo's doing like the Vince McMahon, like walking off the ship. Just the
Yeah, he looks like an absolute robot. And I guess he almost
well,
is, but
we love him, but
oh my god,
there he is.
look how like stone faced he is.
He's off doing his own thing. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, what do you expect?
I know.
I wish that there was more of him in the trailer. I mean, like, it's possible he's like with everybody, like in like that first heist with like the Juggernaut there, but like we don't see him, so who knows? We don't know.
Oh yeah, Chad. It did look like
Yeah,
CX1.
yeah. The guy that's like narrating this entire sequence as well.
Mm. So we have NPC Echo here coming off the ship. Was that Hauser?
No, I think that he was in the episode with
Oh no, it's
Echo
not Hauser.
on his like on his like heist.
What's some
I think it was,
green
like,
armor?
fireball or something. Something.
Yeah,
or
there was.
maybe it was.
Wait,
Was it?
is that
They all
like
had
a flamethrower
wild
or is that
names.
like a detachment on his? Speaking of
I don't.
detachments
Uh-huh.
or attachments, detachments,
Yeah.
he still has this stupid thing. Where's the Go-Go Gadget arm that we were promised?
Maybe he's gonna get Go-Go Gadget arm.
3 years in the making.
Yeah. But this
think
is
that's
I
just
forget
like a
his name, but I'm
flamethrower.
pretty sure this is one of the clones that was off Echo's crew.
Firebolt.
I feel like his name was Fireball or Firebolt. Chad thinks it's
Or,
Nemec. There was a clone named Nemec, but I don't remember if that was who it was.
Nemec.
It was
Oh,
all
yeah, there was,
very quickly
because
said.
Nemec from Andor also.
We got to do the rewatch, the full rewatch. But he was one of the clones on the crew. Omega flying the ship and looking
is Omega
completely disheveled.
Attempting to land the ship.
Seriously.
What is on
Crosshair's
my
like
phone
throwing
right
up
now?
in like the back seat.
Yeah. Something random was just like on my phone. I got distracted. Sorry. So yeah, we got this shot with it's the swoopy emo Omega
Yeah,
hair again.
that's the hair, like when you're in distress, the animation style, just the hair in the face look.
I guess this hair reminds me of someone. This like style. I don't know who.
Captain Marvel.
Oh, well. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think she's just all like gross and sweaty. That's what it is. Oh
We
my
get
god.
Crocodile Dundee Wrecker.
Jeez.
Or
Hunter
it's Hunter.
Hunter gets like snapped immediately and Wrecker just goes in.
Ooh.
No hesitation.
It kind of looks like they're on like a one of those fan boats.
They're
Do you think they're in that?
First of all.
Do you think they're on that planet where Zero the Hutt's mom lived?
Maybe.
Was
Go
that
see
Nal
Mama the
Hutta,
Hut?
or was it off of Nal Hutta?
I
don't know.
I don't remember. Where does Mama the Hut live,
With
everybody?
the Southern Huts.
Oh,
with Fennec. Fennec's in this shot.
Whoa, look at that. What are they doing?
We're
Team
learning
up.
stuff here. That's a fan boat if I've ever
I
seen
love
one.
how, like,
With a crocodile.
Fennec isn't even looking, and Wrecker's just like no hesitation.
He's
Love
gonna
that.
beat
Well,
up that crocodile.
Easily. He'll like punch a shark style.
So Fennec's in the back. So Fennec working with the batch is very exciting.
That's huge. That's huge.
Can we get a CAD team up as well?
That's not gonna happen.
No.
The Fennec one?
I don't.
That's
this
huge.
ship is pretty wild looking.
Is that the same one from like the beginning? Hey, that's not the Justifier, is it? No, it's too pointy.
No. I don't know what ship this is, but it looks, I don't know, looks cool.
That's wild.
It looks like a very like Sithy ship. We get Knife Hunter.
There was I gotta say the audio with that clip of Hunter taking the knife out like that, it was very good.
Purple
I gotta say
clone.
about that. Yeah, purple clone and the clone with green accents in the back as well. I don't know.
I love just breaking down the different clones.
Purple clone.
But
I'm excited. More clones. Okay, this shot as well immediately.
Absolutely Crosshair.
That's Crosshair's rifle. Like, all right.
Look at this. Look at Wrecker's blaster. It looks like it's been under the water. It looks like it's been thrown down a mountain.
That's exactly where it's been. I love this shot because it's very clearly they just zoomed in as much as they could.
They did such a good job making them look at Hunter's headband. That thing's
so
gross
nasty
and like
it's disgusting. I love it. I'm pretty sure I don't remember which one, but there's a shot in the trailer that's like flipped for some reason because like Hunter's like tattoo was on the wrong side. Not that one.
We get Blastoise from Pokemon doing something here. A lot of
Who's that?
animal attacks, but very Star Wars. Who's what?
Someone getting attacked a second ago.
Looks like a stormtrooper
Oh, okay, it was the creature.
or
So
a Republic commando.
yeah.
This is where I tweet from. This is when the Bad Batch theme kicks in.
Yeah. I think that this is probably Omega like murking everyone. Okay, yes, I do need to age the headbands, but honestly, it needs to get dyed first because it's like darker. We're not
We
going to
can
get
do
into that
weathered
right now.
headbands.
We're not getting into that right now. I threw the costume back in the mannequin like 10 minutes ago. Or sorry, when did the stream start? 20 minutes ago. So about a half hour ago, I tossed it back on the mannequin. So it's back on the menu, boys. We're working on it.
Headbands are back on the menu, boys.
They've been on the menu for the past like 3 years, but
So
anyway, go back to the
we
shot
get the subtitle
of
here. Oh, okay.
sorry, before we get to that, this
These
shot,
guys getting
as
lit up.
I was just saying, yeah, these guys are getting all lit up. I think that's the escape of Omega and Crosshair, because that's the same ship, and that's probably
Oh, and you think that's them blasting away the
blasting
stormtroopers.
everybody
Gotcha.
so that way they can get out of there.
Like
Anyways, so
we see
this
Hunter and Wrecker and everyone have been using stun on the stormtroopers this whole time, which has been pretty funny. Although they've been using it on the
they just
clones, the still bad guy clones,
yeah,
because they probably don't want to kill their brothers or something. But Omega's just going full on
because she
blaster
doesn't
mode on
care.
those guys.
These people hurt her personally. She's like, no, I'm just whatever.
Apparently, yeah. So we get this very familiar voice, and I didn't watch it with subtitles like this the first time.
I didn't
I'm like,
either.
who could this be? We get all this action
I
stuff
realized
going
it like the
on.
split second, like before like she appeared.
And
Oh, I'm
it's
so
Asajj
excited.
Ventress.
I'm so excited. Like this is incredible. Like it seems like pretty unexpected to me still that they even would like introduce her back in. I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm very excited. I mean,
like it's great. Like I'm excited to actually see her get more time on screen because like we had the book and spoilers, she dies in the book, but they said they literally made it a point of putting an announcement out there that the events in Dark Disciple are untouched and they're going to continue on afterwards. And so honestly, Night Sister
Magic.
What do you
think that means? Yeah.
I think it means Night Sister Magic. They literally put her in like a pool on Dathomir and we're like, all right, whoop, there's the body. So she literally, it could have been Night Sister Magic back in person. And so like earlier in the stream, someone mentioned that Diana Lee Inosanto tweeted about this. And she's a Night Sister. So
yeah.
Maybe somehow she's involved with bringing back Ventress somehow. I don't know.
What if
that would be very cool.
What if Morgan Elsbeth is in Bad Batch?
Wow,
that'd
be cool, really cool actually. That would be very cool, and it would help to bridge the gaps. I would love that. I would love that. That would be a lot of fun.
This is my favorite phase of shows because we can have all the fun speculation, and then like the show comes out and it's like, oh, it was a vision, and then this is just her in a vision. I'm like, oh, crap.
No, I would love her to actually be in this. Oh my god, we were rewatching the Clone Wars episodes with Quinlan Vos the other day actually, and Quinlan Vos and the Bad Batch would get along so well. It's stupid. It is.
I know. It's funny we said that because now we have Asajj.
Yeah. I'm very excited, and I'm super excited for her to be in this. He is out there. Why not in the show? I do like how the Bad Batch hasn't necessarily included Jedi. But I do like that they're gonna try to at least do a little bit of tie up here. So
one
I think
per season so far, right? Kind of, because you had we had two.
Yeah, we had Order 66.
Depa and Caleb.
Yep.
And all of Order 66. And we got Gunji last season.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And now we have Asajj Ventress.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool.
If not more.
The trilogy of Jedi.
That's all you need. I like the Jedi that they've selected as well. I think it's been fun.
Oh yeah, bring Gunji back.
Oh. Yeah, why not?
Is he okay? Is he safe? Is he all right?
I have to double check, but I believe that the yellow crystal is her own thing. I feel like I think it's her regular lightsaber that she just essentially fixed. Don't quote me on that though. I have to read in my research again, but
I know Chad texted me earlier, but he's gonna start reading that book again tonight. I know Jamie's probably gonna do the same. We have it
Yeah.
over. I think I'm
Yeah.
staring right over at it over there. But
The thing with like a
we'll
lot
crack
of
it
like the
open.
earlier new canon books, I didn't read as many of them like as they first started coming out because I really got more like heavy into Star Wars around that time, and the books weren't really like the dive-in moment for it. So I didn't really start getting into like a lot of like the newer books until like 2018 or so. And so like these ones are I missed a few. I do own them though, so we'll get
Oh
to it.
yeah, we have it all over there and in
It's
there, in
all
different
over
boxes
there.
and shelves. It's all over there. It's all very heavy,
It's all over
heavy,
there. It's
heavy
everywhere.
boxes. So yeah, I mean, Asajj blew me away. The trailer was amazing, and then they give you this moment, and it's like, holy shit!
Mhm.
But I forgot how great Asajj Ventress was, and then we've been rewatching Clone Wars recently just because. And we have this weird habit of like starting to rewatch something, and then like it lights off something. Like we're rewatching like Beverly Hills Cop, and they announce like
Yeah.
the new one or something. It's these
Yeah.
random things.
You
There's
know what's
something
gonna
else in
happen
there.
now? What's gonna happen now? We watched Escape from New York last night. Kurt Russell's gonna say something about they're gonna like do some sort of like series or something, and we're gonna be like, what?
Escape from Boston.
Oh my god.
That'd be a fun one.
That's why on our social media today, AJ literally posted the photo of Asajj with the score from Escape from New York because we're riding that high today as well.
It's very up our alley with the score.
There's the
It's
right
the vibe of
alley.
it. But yeah,
I mean, maybe
Everyone go read Dark Disciple tonight. Matt
not
and I
all
are streaming
tonight.
Thursday night. We're gonna be hopefully finishing the Phantom Menace game. If you guys haven't watched that, part 1, it was an absolute doozy. We were using
Did you say
Streamlabs.
part
We had
one
no idea.
or fart one?
Well, part 1, but it was a bit of it was a fart of a stream.
Oh my god.
But we didn't know how to use Streamlabs at first. IT Jamie was here to help us out.
Mhm.
Tech Jamie was here. And yeah, we're gonna be finishing it Thursday night. But homework, everyone read Dark Disciple. We'll cover chapter 1 and 2 on Thursday night. How about that?
At least get started with it, and we'll figure it out
Darth
from
Balls. There was
there.
Darth Balls.
Gotta bring that back. Let's. Oh
Art
god.
Squadron reporting in.
What have we done?
I love these. I don't know, missteps I take with Crimson Dong. What did I say? I don't know. I just said no. That stream was a fart. No, I know, but I don't remember what the sentence was. But anyways, Asajj Ventress.
Bad Batch Season 3, February 21st. Oh, hang on. They released all of the episode names as well. We'll speed through them. Ready? So it's gonna be a 3-episode. It's gonna be a 3-episode drop on February 21st. Confined, Paths Unknown, and Shadows of Tantus. And then 1 episode. Jeez.
Episode 5, Flatulent 5.
A different approach. The Return, Infiltration, and Extraction are happening on the same time, release day. Bad Territory, The Harbinger, Identity Crisis, and Point of No Return are also a 2-episode. Juggernaut, Into the Breach, Flash Strike, and The Cavalry Has Arrived, which is so sad because that's the first thing that like Wrecker says
First
like,
line
when they appear.
The cavalry has arrived. So do we think they all die?
God, I don't want to think about that.
What is your realistic but happy ending? Or what is your predicted? If you had to bet the house on it, how does the show end?
Bet the house on it?
Or bet all your cosplays on it.
Bet all the cosplays on it? Realistically, they're going to escape, and they all will escape. But there's going to be some deaths. Yeah, I don't want to witness that. That being said, I don't want to say Omega's lone survivor, but like that might be.
No, they can have Omega as the lone survivor. Because then where is she when Rex is off living peacefully?
She's doing her own thing.
In Rebels, Rex only cares about hunting giant worm.
Yeah, so that's why I'm confused on like I can't make a prediction on like what the end game is going to be because of like that Rex is like done. He's doing his thing. And it's just with the other 2 guys. That's it. Everyone else is dead to him. So I mean like it's possible they might just go on and like fake their own deaths. That could be a thing. That is literally oh my god. Like That's what I would bet the house on. Is they all make it out of there and then they fake their own deaths and leave. They just go somewhere and leave.
Hmm.
They're done.
Echo's. I think Echo's done for.
Don't you start.
Well, he would be living with Rex.
Okay, look. The next few months are probably going to be like the worst because I'm going to be getting this show and it's also just going to be god awful because I don't think I can like live with myself like consuming this.
I think my favorite title of all those titles is Shadows of Tantus.
This is one of the first ones.
Shadows of the Empire, Shadows of Tantus. There we go. So, Cody, where is Cody? Is Cody even in the trailer?
That's a good question. He was not. So
Hunter's gonna be a fart in the wind, just like our guy Marok in Ahsoka. That guy was the definition of a fart. So
Hunter already is a fart in the wind. I love him, but God, he's such a dope. I mean, I can't wait for him and Crosshair to actually have a conversation because they're like working together.
How many fives mentionings will we get this season?
None. I hope we get at least one, but we're not going to get any.
We need one.
We need one. We need this one.
I saw that our friend Corey, who I think we'll be talking to later on his and Aubrey's channel, but Corey thinks that random spooky assassin guy is Fives, I think.
Well, that would be something now, wouldn't it?
That would make no sense. We saw Fives. We saw our guy get shot right in front of us. So,
I mean, yeah. I feel like I said something like that as well at one point.
Hey, Fives is a Lego figure that they're releasing this year randomly.
He's a fan favorite. That's why.
It's got to be the year of Fives. So I saw John mentioned back here. Where will this Ventress storyline go? So
I don't know.
I've been kind of talking. I don't remember what episode of the podcast or stream I mentioned this on, but I've been hoping that there's a spin-off of this show because we certainly don't want Star Wars animation to end. It's really some of the best Star Wars storytelling. All of these shows: Rebels, Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Tales of the Jedi. We know we're getting Tales of the Jedi stuff, but I would love a spin-off, maybe with Asajj, or I had an idea of a spin-off with Rex, but we do have a lot of Rex stuff. So something that would cover Asajj. I mean, she's a fan favorite character. Why not do that?
Mm-hmm. That'd be very cool.
I don't know. Would you involve Quinlan? I don't know. And kind of like continue Dark Disciple into its own new, like, apparently that story still exists. It's not being tampered with. We'll see how that goes. And maybe they can continue that on screen.
Yeah. Maybe we would get like a Tales of the Jedi episode of how does Asajj.
Oh, the hidden path. Because there was that breadcrumb as well.
Man, I'm just I know that we like came on here to like talk about like literally this trailer, but I'm all like talked out at this point.
38 minutes in, I'm talked out.
I'm talked out. I'm just so stunned that we like got like the drop of this trailer like at all today. I'm just baffled.
Imagine Asajj and Marin hanging out, meeting up in the third Jedi game.
Hey, that means hey.
We're in Speculation City right now.
Speculation
Population
City.
Everyone here. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of good theories, obviously.
Did you know that Lula wasn't in the trailer?
Lula got eaten by that crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Star Wars animation really is. And like this show is such like of all the shows we seem to cover here on Hellnet Marauders, like Bad Batch seems to kind of be like I keep using the term bread and butter, but like it's our vibe. It's our
it really is
show, I guess.
I mean, like I think it's like because like
no AZ or Gonki.
Oh, where's the droid? Droids, where? Now I'm depressed.
Was there one droid in the whole trailer?
You know, no, I don't think there was. I don't think there was. Quick scan. I mean, like unless there was one hiding somewhere, there could always be a hiding droid. So why did you go right to this spot? Why? What is wrong
Well,
with you?
it kind of. I'm using my trackpad as my mouse right now because my mouse isn't working, but it
No, I don't
slips.
think there was like a single droid. This is droid erasure.
Yeah. What's the droid count? What's the sniff count on this trailer?
Sniff count 1, and it was Echo walking off the
No Sid,
walking down the steps and being like,
but
"Phew, these guys
I
still
hope
stink."
I hope an entire moon landed on Sid.
All
I
right.
love the voice actress, but
Oh my god, yes.
I'm done with Sid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Kaminoans. So is Nala Se like the last Kaminoan?
I think so.
I mean,
at
unless
this
there's like
point.
random ones just living out there in the galaxy, but
Yeah, like there might be, but Camino got decimated, and like unless there's like any scientists like working on Tantus, they're gone. So
I don't know. The hype around this is really, really great. It's fun to see clone Twitter, as Corey calls it, clone social media.
it's not just as Corey calls it. That's what everyone calls it. Clone Twitter is like its own thing. Bad Batch
Yeah, but
Twitter
it's just-
is also its own thing. Let me tell you, it's not just Corey's little microcosm in his brain.
When I think of
We love
clone Twitter,
Corey.
I think of Corey. I think of you now. I think of Clone Humor, who's in the chat. They're like there's like the Mount Rushmore of clone Twitter.
I just lurk in Clone Twitter, okay?
Yeah.
Just long time Clone Twit lurker. That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, hey, we have a date for a Star Wars thing in 2024.
February
That's a pretty big deal.
21st.
It's only a month out.
am counting the days. The days.
Yeah, Bad Batch is becoming a nice tie-in tool
29.
for some Star Wars stuff. So, but I don't know. We came on here to kind of break this down step by step.
And we did. We learned some
And
things along the
we
way.
did that. 3-episode premiere is wild. I have no idea how we're gonna do that one, but I guess we'll just cover all 3 at once. But
we'll see what happens.
But after reading these, being on Clone Twitter Mount Rushmore is the greatest accolade. Yeah,
you deserve it, Clone. Right?
You made it. You made it. We'll figure out how many people are on Mount Rushmore. I don't know my U.S. history.
4, but we can do what we want because.
Well, we only named 3 so far, so there's an open spot.
I don't deserve a spot on Clone Mount Rushmore.
Okay. We'll think of another monument.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
But okay, I guess you can bring it home now.
Okay, well,
I want to just do a little short stream here.
Before we do, like chat, can you elaborate about Teth? Because I'm sorry, I don't remember what Teth is. I kept seeing like.
Oh, you're off Mount Rushmore.
Chad mentioned. This is why I'm like, I don't deserve the spot.
Teth is
what is it? I don't remember it.
It was the planet from I feel like we just watched this recently.
What is it?
That's where Zero the Hutt goes and gets shot by
where Mama the Hutt is?
No, it's not where Mama the Hutt is. It's where the tomb of Zero the Hutt's father is. And we see Quinlan
so where Quinlan
and Obi-Wan.
Voss and Obi-Wan are running around?
Yeah, and they take on Cad Bane. Unless I have that wrong, but I think we just rewatched it recently.
I mean, we did watch that episode recently, but was it Teth? Chat confirm, please. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment here.
We're now fake fans.
I'm sorry. Look.
Well, it's you know what it is? It's featured a lot in the Clone Wars movie too.
Right. And I haven't watched the movie that much.
And it's in the Master and Apprentice novel. So
you know the last time I read that was a long time ago.
A while ago.
I had Claudio Gray autograph it last year, but it's been a while since I've read it.
Yeah, and Stinky was there.
Stinky.
So
gosh,
where's Stinky at these days? Can Stinky be in this season?
Stinky of the show. All right. Okay. We'll figure it out.
Chad mentioned Teth plenty of times. So
he did a few times, and I kept reading it, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
But anywho, we'll brush up on our Teth history.
Yeah, we will.
And we'll establish the Mount Rushmore at some point.
Yes, we will.
Who's
Yeah,
on your
this is
Bad Batch? One last question. Who's on your Bad Batch Mount Rushmore?
my Bad Batch Mount Rushmore. First of all,
Yeah.
it's all of them. So,
Well, you have to pick 4.
no.
I'm gonna go Gonki, Lula, the Marauder, and oh boy.
And Tex Goggles.
Nope, I take it back. Who are the guys that hang out in the bar at Sid's?
Follow and catch.
Bolo and Ketch. Bolo, Ketch, Lula, Gonki. There's my Bad Batch Mount Rushmore. All right.
All right.
There we
This has
go.
been Holland and Marauders recap of the Bad Batch season 3, the final season trailer. I'll replay our intro as the outro again because it's awesome. I will
Yes.
remake the outro. Sorry, I'll remake this when we actually dive into the season, which starts on February 21st. And so expect our coverage of season 3, the final season, around that time. We'll do more stuff in between before then. But this has been the Holland and Marauders, and we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everyone.
See you guys.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba